Monday is about, but okay. I think it's got something to do with, people not being here no more. Okay. 15 seconds. Y'all messy on Monday. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Remember, everything's allegedly over here. Even my name's allegedly. Y'all better be in the woods. Happy Monday. How y'all doing? I thought y'all would be at cookouts and stuff, just enjoying your day off. I thought that's what was going down, but y'all here, okay? With me, working. We got to work, you understand? All right. Listen, okay, so since it is a slow Monday, okay, and I've had a very slow weekend on Casamigos, okay, I need to be wearing these because my eyes is just not eyeing today, all right? We're going to share some tashaklive.com content exclusively for the rest of the world, okay? And so, we've covered to great length the Derek and Monique saga, okay? And so we're going to release the interview that I did exclusively on tashaklive.com, everywhere, because we are streaming everywhere over here, okay? And so we're going to play that in just a second, but before we get into some wine, okay? They be saying I'm getting into some things. I say I get into some wine. I didn't want to tell y'all, we got a full show, though. We're going to do 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on tashaklive.com. Okay, because I got to do a little photo shoot. So 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on tashaklive.com. We got a full exclusive on Tim Anderson, Bria Anderson. Also got an exclusive from Gunplay, okay? He's going to be joining us on tashaklive.com for a phone conversation. All right, to go a little bit more in depth on what happened between him and DJ Envy on that phone call that Charlamagne the Devil facilitated, okay? Also, what else are we going to be doing? We're definitely going to be dragging Just Hilarious by the little edges she got left. Also going to be discussing Dylan Mulvaney. The new popular trending trans woman has came out to say that she likes women. Yeah, gonna be discussing that. DJ Khaled, who else? Quentin Tarantino, Jalen and Fallon, also gonna be discussing that, as well as much, much more, okay? And all of that on tashaklive.com at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You do need to sign up, tashaklive.com website. Then you can stream everywhere, okay? You can download the app, but you cannot download the app and create an account. You have to go to the website, tashaklive.com, sign up there, then we can start, okay? Now, Monique and Derek has been out here on some, they been out in these streets. They outside. Derek outside. Well, he can't go outside, so he in the bed. He in the bed, okay? With some insecure woman, again, all right? And so I know a lot of you guys have wanted me to release this interview. It's a very uncomfortable interview, and so I said, why not? Okay, I'm feeling in the Memorial Day spirit. Might as well share a little something with y'all while I do this here photo shoot that Chelsea got me working on, okay? Yeah. And so I'm hiding the eyes, the Casamigo red eyes. You see them? Yeah, hopefully we got a filter to cover that up, too, during the photo shoot here that's about to go on, okay? And so without further ado, okay, we are gonna, shout out the sponsors, and after the sponsors, we're gonna go right into the interview, and then after the interview at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm gonna read you on tashaklive.com for some motherfucking wine, okay? Without further ado, we got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means Boldly Razor Glass, who like, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all after this interview. Okay, let's go. Listen close and listen carefully. The olive leaf extract can reverse high blood pressure and diabetic high blood sugar, or the sugar as some of our grandmamas may call it. It can also kill any nasty little bugs in your bodies like parasites, bacteria, fungi, tumors, and much, much more. And if that's not enough, you can also tell certain cancers like breast, prostate, colon, liver, and skin cancer to take a seat, because the olive leaf extract has been known to fight it. And their friend lupus can get it too, okay? So I need my winos to be in good health, because we have some good dragging to do. So visit myoliveleaf.biz to help get your health in order. So we got the recipient for Darius Cook. So taste this for me. Let me know how it's hitting. What would you eat this with?
A braised short rib.
Okay.
A braised oxtail.
Okay.
A mascarpone mash. Crispy onion straws on top. And some sort of chow chow.
Where'd you learn how to cook?
Somebody who sings well, you go to them and say, where'd you learn how to sing? And they go, it's just a gift. But they've worked on their intonation, their styling, their breathing, this and the third. So I feel like for me, cooking is a gift, but I also feel like I've worked on honing the gift.
Was your demographic for your restaurant majority like African American?
Yeah, Black-owned restaurants are undercapitalized, understaffed. They don't have the resources available to invest in technology. They don't have what they need to invest in human resources and training. We're doing the best they can.
And we put a load of money in banks and they don't lend to us.
Well, even if they lend it, even if they
it's not
did,
enough to.
Well, it's not enough, but then also, what do we do with it, right? None of us, we don't know what to do with the money. And unfortunately, you got a lot of people who, especially Black folks, who want to make a certain level of money, but don't know how to treat the money that they actually have, right? So they go, I got money, I'm gonna go buy a Range Rover. I got money, I'm gonna go buy new clothes. Instead of saying, I've got money, let me reinvest it in my business so I can make more money.
So let's talk about the scamming, because they said people weren't getting their cookbooks, they weren't getting their skillets, you were hosting dinner parties and canceling the dinner parties. They were paying $250 a ticket. $289. What the hell happened, Darius?
For 3 years, we have been saying, please give us the first and the last name of anybody who's been scammed. To this day, we have not gotten one name.
Your business has quadrupled since the controversy.
It's amazing. My business is doing phenomenally well. In fact, bring on some more controversy right on shit. I could use another scandal or two.
So how did Better Business Bureau get into this and give you an F rating with over 100 complaints, and they warning you that they and this is what the news outlets reported. Because I saw that white man down there. I don't know if he was in Brookhaven or wherever. You was getting ready to do a dirt
Talk about Randy Travis.
Yeah. Listen.
We're talking about Randy. So how did the BBB get involved? So the BBB got involved actually from credit repair. Okay, so I was involved. I was doing before.
Let me get you some more wine, huh?
Yes, because we sure going through this bottle, ain't we?
One and done. It's the only interview y'all get from Darius. Only interview. All right, so we have Monique and Derek here. Season 5 stars to Love After Lockup. You guys have completely shaken up the internet, okay? I don't think anybody else wants to watch any other couples on the show but y'all. I do feel that there is going to be, I can see in your future, there's probably going to be a separate show with just you two alone, because your story is so big. And hopefully, we could talk about that during this particular interview here. Okay, so welcome, Monique and Derek.
Thanks for having us.
Anytime. You guys still in Atlanta? Because, we tried to do this interview in Atlanta.
Yeah, we're still in Atlanta.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, cool. So let's just go on and get into it, okay? Now, they've asked you all the questions about cheating. Monique, why, people feel like you're insecure. Just all the stereotypical, I feel like ideas that people would get when you see two different people who look different, who have met under, I guess, different circumstances. It's not your traditional way of meeting people. And so people have a lot of opinions wrapped around this, okay? But my first question is for Derek. Derek, now there's a lot of talk about, I guess, your finances, okay? Now, I know how reality TV works, and it's very rare that you see I guess, prisoners who have been to prison as long as you have come out and become an instant viral sensation. Now, with that comes a lot of perks. Okay. Now you're a celebrity now. You and Monique. Y'all are celebrities. So whether y'all are together or not, you guys still have platforms that you guys have built and are building. So it's beneficial. Um, Now I know people have questioned how much money you have and things like that. Are you getting paid from the show?
Yes. They are our employer. WeTV pays us. Yes.
Okay. So the money that you saved in prison and Monique, you working as a receptionist, that's just kind of secondary money now because your main money is coming now from being reality stars.
Got it.
Okay. So in actuality, you're not broke, as people.
No.
You know,
No.
I'm trying to like, because I've watched interviews with y'all, and of course I've watched the show, and I'm just like, why are people trying to say that he's broke or that she's taking care of him? And I'm like, he's getting a check as a reality TV star.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, now let me ask you something. Now I do not know how the show came about. Like, did the show come to you, Monique, or did they come to Derek?
The show actually reached out to me. I was in this Facebook group with prison wives and girlfriends, just basically like a lot of women just talking about their experience with their husbands and their boyfriends locked up. And I used to comment in the group a lot. I used to post about me and Derek. And one of the casting producers had inboxed me, and she asked me information about how long Derek's gonna be in, when does he get out, and she basically just loved our story, and we just went from there.
Okay, so instantly it was contracts. Now, Derek, like it's like I said, it's rare that you see men who have been in prison for a long time. Now, I don't know what your educational background is because you were in prison a long time, but you come out to like like an instant, like this is a for sure thing. This is a check. You know what I'm saying? On top of what you're making, so you don't have to get out here and find a job or be rehabilitated like normal prisoners would have to do because you're working. Like this is a benefit for you. And so for me, that kind of raises my eyebrow because I'm like, I know a lot of people say that I'm not gonna say that you don't love Monique. I think y'all have a genuine connection. I can see that, of course, and I'm not gonna say, how deep your feelings go for her, but I do feel like there's an added incentive being that you are being paid, um, and it's a pretty significant check.
Let me stop you there. The thing was, me and Derek, we've been together 2.5 years before the show even came about. So we were gonna be together whether there was a show or not. And for Love After Lockup, Derek didn't get paid the first season. He started getting paid for life after. So I don't.
But but I mean, since he was a cast member, Monique, I mean, did you share some of your income with him? Is that why you're more inclined to pay for a lot of the stuff that people are I guess saying that you're doing is because you guys are typically making the money together.
Like you said, I have my own money. I had our own money prior to Love After Lockup and Life After Lockup. And us being together, the couple, we put our money together. That's what we did.
Okay.
So now we spend our money on each other together because we're in a relationship. So now it's not just my money, it's her money and my money together so we can be able to do the things we need to do as in a relationship.
Okay. So Derek, what if you weren't on Love After Lockup, what would you be doing with your life? Because I mean, 9 years is a long time to spend in prison. What was your plan?
Studying to be a personal trainer and physical therapist. During the show, they didn't catch that part because it wasn't really focused, highlighted about what was you doing. It's really our love, our relationship, how that went, not my employment or my studies, trying to, get my certificate, being a personal trainer and physical therapist, because I'll still go to school for that to get my certification. So I'll be doing that. And be honest with you, I probably got a 9 to 5. But since the show has taken, its course, I'm being paid. Things are going well. I did have money saved up prior to in prison, and I got family support outside of my sisters, and I got a family. I got people who like to see me doing good, so now they believe in me more and be willing to help me if I need help financially.
Do you think they're willing to help you because you're on television now? Because like I have a really big platform. You know, my family, not to say they didn't fuck with me financially before, but you know, things are different now. So they fuck with me heavy. They have my back. So when they pick up the phone and call, I have their back financially.
Oh,
And so is it genuine that they have
no,
your back, or is it because you have a platform now?
my core support has been there since my up and down, since the beginning of my incarceration. I can always count on them. And now it's more so they happy for me doing something legit now, you know, because I was in the streets and I was committing crime to be able to live the life I live. So now I'm out that, and this, they like, okay, now they can trust and believe that their money, their support is going to the right things. So they're more willing to do that for me if I needed their help.
Okay. Um, Monique, I feel, and here's the thing. I don't feel that you're insecure. I don't get that at all. I've had conversations with you through the DM. I've seen you get snappy with people. I've seen you check people. I have BBW aunties, you know, who have no problem pulling some fine ass men. So I don't even get why that's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from the hood. There's nothing uncommon to see a BBW woman with a man that looks nice, because black men typically like thicker women. Okay. And that was an issue coming up for me in school to get a black man, because I wasn't thick enough. You know what I'm saying? And so whether you're thick, whether you're you know what the terms are, obese or fat or whatever, black men tend to like thicker women. Now I know a lot of people have tried to size up. Well, his preferences are, he's been away 9 years. I don't think he you know, a preference at 19 is not necessarily a preference at 30.
Right.
It's your likes and things change. But I do feel, you know, watching your interactions together, I do feel like, you know, a lot of people say that you're being exploited. I kind of feel like Derek, and this is, listen, like I said, it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be tough. I know you probably
Everybody,
gonna get irritated. I feel like maybe you're exploiting Monique.
Oh.
that's not the case because we got each other back. Like, it's just a relationship that's not the typical relationship aesthetic wise, the look.
Right. And
So
they're not used to seeing that on TV. So of course,
No. This ain't got nothing to do with your looks. I'm saying just by the way he interacts with you, like he talks to you. I feel like it's kind of like the infamous scene of you in the car with him, right? And everybody was picking at you, talking about, oh, you look swole. Me, I've been working in production a long time. I know a fisheye lens when I see one. Okay. They put a fisheye lens in your car to capture your conversation. So it instantly makes you look big and instantly makes him look small. And
let me talk about
so I
real quick. I don't mean to cut you off. Me
you're good.
personally, I have my seat all the way back, and she like to have her seat all the way up. That's another thing too. I told her about that. Like, it's just my preference. I like to be laid back, chill in the car, like more lounge. Like, she like to be more up close to the window. That's just how she drive.
I mean,
That's just how,
most women do drive like that. I drive with all the way up to the steering wheel. My husband laughs at me when I do that. But what I'm saying is the lens that production used to capture it, because when you have a fisheye lens, have you ever seen anything through a fisheye lens? You know what that is? So a fisheye lens tends to warp an image, right? And so, Monique, this show, even though, yes, it's showing y'all love life, I feel that not only is Love After Lockup exploiting the size matter, but they manipulate the lens to make you look bigger and then him smaller. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, the interactions that go on, like his sister who's trans fighting you and your sisters. I'm like, at the end of the day, like that's a dude putting his hands on you. Yes, it may be a trans woman, but that's a man putting his hand. And typically, I don't care how many hormones you take. I don't care how much hormones you take, how many wigs you put on. The sister's body makeup is like a man putting his hands on you. And when he didn't really do anything about it, I was just like, is this too? Like, I feel like, in my opinion, Derek is exploiting you, because if there were no check involved, I don't think. First of all, here's what I'm gonna say, because I'm irritated and I don't want to pretend.
we still
Go
be
ahead.
together.
Go ahead.
the thing is,
She was my power attorney when I was locked up, and that was past a longer time than the show would have exist. Like, it was serious than what people think of.
because the way, like you mentioned, like with the whole people feel like Derek don't have my back when it comes to his family. It was a lot of things that happen on and off camera that's not being shown on TV. So I necessarily wouldn't be with this man if I felt like he was not defending me when it came to his family, or if I felt like the love wasn't genuine. Because at the end of the day, we together because we love each other. Like I'm not about to be with somebody who I feel like is not a good fit for me. And also, y'all, the season is running from August. What we filmed from like August to November. So it's like the person that Derek was back then, he's not the same person now. So a lot of people don't really understand like why we still together.
I filmed fresh out of prison, like no edits, no nothing. That was just me. Like everything I said when I said when I said okay, she sent me the pictures when I was in prison, and she was a little bit bigger in prison. That was real. That wasn't no shade to her or nothing. That's just being real. Everything like y'all seeing the play by play as it actually happened, as like reality TV. So it's like me to exploit her is not the case because it's some things that transpired.
He didn't even want to do it.
I didn't even want to do it.
He didn't even want to do the show
because I thought it was the feds. I didn't want to do it because I had my own goals, my own plans when I was released. And this was like Monique. They reached out to her, and it took me like 60 days to even come up with to even think about being on TV because of who I am. I didn't really feel comfortable doing that.
Because it'll be one time he'll be like, he don't want to do it. Then it's like, I changed my mind. So it's like, we really didn't decide until like maybe a couple weeks before they started filming.
Exactly.
Did you not want to be on because of maybe the women that you were talking to in prison and the women that you did see after prison? Is because you wouldn't be able to be as private because you're now on television?
Not even that. It's more so I had other goals that didn't really fit TV. Like I had other things I wanted to do. I didn't really want to rush to TV. That wasn't one of my goals or my plans.
And he didn't like the fact that he wasn't being compensated the first season.
Yeah, to be honest with
you. So he didn't even really want to do it off that strength. So
because I feel like I wanted to tell my own story through the way I wanted to. Like I wanted to do my own documentaries.
He didn't felt like he wouldn't have no control over the edit.
Yeah, that's why I feel like no.
But you're a very smooth talker, Derek. And I have my sister-in-law. My brother did 7 years in prison. Okay, my brother. Listen, I tell him all the time, the guys in prison, don't get on the phone with them because you're not gonna be able to get off. And I feel like y'all get to work on your interpersonal skills, your communication skills, just a little bit better than the average man. And that's what the average man lacks in the real world is communication skills. But because you're in jail so much and all you have is your voice, you gotta put what you can into her verbally so that she believes everything that you say without you physically being there. And when I hear you talk to her, I kind of get like it's like pimping, exploitative. Like what?
Not at all.
Yes.
I show my love to her. I care about Monique, even when I was in, because she dealt with other prisoners before.
No, I haven't.
As you have. One dude, you did.
Like, that didn't even really
exclusive. Exclusive. Wait a minute.
Like, be honest. Count. Like, you dealt with one dude before you go to visit him.
Right. That don't even really count though.
But it because she wasn't in love with him. She was trying it out, right? Be honest. Don't be sorry.
I'm stuck on the fact that Monique told the world that she had never. You were the first person she pen-palled.
No. On that site.
No, but I used to visit the dude while he was in. And that was really short-lived.
Before me.
That was very short-lived.
Before she even knew me. And it wasn't like that, like what it was with me.
The difference was I used to go see him I saw him like a couple times while he was in prison. That was it. It was very short-lived.
So you want to see the other guy?
Yeah. He was in Illinois.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Nobody knew that, but now you know that, and everybody.
Because I can't even brought that up.
I didn't know, Monique. You dirty girl. Oh.
I'm honest. Like,
and then when I met Derek, I was dating other people. Like, I didn't really get serious with Derek until like maybe like a year.
Close to
like a year and a half before he got out.
Not a year and a half. It was once like 6 months to a year.
It was like a year.
Because you gotta remember, look. February 2019, then August. That's when it really, August, yeah, for sure. Not August,
Okay.
because
So,
let me see.
so,
2/19/20, we made it official. That's our anniversary date.
okay. So let's talk about your sexual appetite, Derek, because I mean it's all over the internet already. Are you using protection with these women?
Yes, I am. I
You've
actually
been
took
locked up
a
9 years and you using protection.
yes, I actually took a
They showed him when he went to the where he went to the
I saw that.
clinic. When he told me like the girl, lied about that she was pregnant. I didn't want to sleep with him until he went and got an STD test. He went and got an STD test, but they didn't show that on TV.
Yeah, we did all that. We did all that.
But
then
you
we
would
did
need an STD test if you was using condoms. I mean, I hope you shaving down there because you can get crabs and stuff.
Miss,
and it was one he didn't.
Tasha K. It was so
Okay.
it was one.
She said it was one you didn't.
No, the one he didn't have. Like said she by him.
Say that again. I lost you.
It was one he didn't have protected sex with. That was the same girl he was telling me about that lie and said this was pregnant by him.
Oh. So she had a reason to put a baby on him.
She was lying, talking about she's pregnant by him like 2 days after they had sex. Like she's sending him like fake pregnancy tests and stuff. Like
I ain't know
he
better.
didn't know no better. So I'm just like, she just saying anything. Like
she's not pregnant, by the way. I have no kids. Monique has no kids. We good. We enjoying each other, living our best life.
Okay.
Don't be mad. When there, we traveling. I'm able to travel. I've been doing good on parole. Me and Monique, this is what we doing. We doing a couple goals. We talked about when I was in prison, about traveling, about doing this, about having fun. That's what we doing.
Monique, would you be opposed to letting him go sow his royal oats and then getting back with him?
We got past that already. I'm good. I've been faithful.
I don't think we passed that, brother. We talking about you just had somebody at the beginning of spring equinox, March.
No, that was a little bit before. Let's get the facts together. Because that interview with Carlos King, that was I said a month before that. So I'm looking real good, my best behavior. Trust me. I'm tired of people slamming me. I'm tired of that. That's done.
I actually suggested something before y'all. I'm not doubting that y'all care about each other. Y'all look like y'all have fun together. Y'all finish each other's sentences and shit like that. Y'all look like y'all belong together. But here's the thing. I just feel because 9 years is a long time. You need to step aside. You seen that Donnell Jones song? What is it called? Where I Want to Be. Like you love her, but you go sow your raw oats, and then you come back and you be a man and you take care of her.
With that, we done with that. I done had therapy. I'm counseling and all that. We done with that. All that. We getting
what
better.
What kind of therapy you had? Sex therapy? What?
Counseling period. Just just the thing I was doing, I shouldn't have been doing. I came out for part of my parole. I had to do counseling for treatment and stuff like that, mental health and things like that. Because I did a lot of time. So I'm a firm believer. Counseling and therapy helps.
Okay, but it takes a long time to complete therapy. I was in therapy 10 years. For trauma. I couldn't imagine what type of trauma you went through in prison for 9.
Stay on. I'm doing better. I don't know medication. Just know that I'm good.
Okay.
We got each other. Yeah.
Well, listen. I'm not gonna hold y'all too much because the signal is really, really bad. I really wanted to get y'all in person, because I think we would have it would have been really, really like lit up and much more fun. But the signal keeps coming in and out, and I'm just gonna stop it right here. But like I said, I think it's genuine. I'm glad y'all spilled some wine because Monique, we didn't know that you had another one in prison, and you were to see him. Conjugal visits?
No.
Look, kisses. Did you kiss him?
Yeah, I kissed him. Okay. Well, look, see, we lost him.
Are we good? We
We good. We good. Okay, cool. Well, listen, I'm gonna be continuing to watch the show. Hopefully, our next interview will be in person. I apologize. Listen, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I gotta ask a lot of the tough questions. That's just me. Please don't take it personal or anything like that. But I'm rooting for y'all. And I don't see anything wrong with y'all relationship at all. Because, like I said, I'm from the hood, and I see plenty of BBW women with nice looking men, and the BBW women be pretty just like you. And yeah, so I'm following that. It's just his intentions, because I think he just gonna. It's like an adjustment when you get out, trying to adjust to everything. And what would it have been if reality TV wasn't into play? Like, what would your relationship be like without all the cameras? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be.
Yeah.
I think it's the same
Because we really love each other. Like, we've been through a lot of things that people we don't always talk about on TV. It's a lot more to us than that TV show. Because any film, the first of the week, that was a week.
Okay, cool. All right,
So,
well, listen, go ahead.
I'm saying it's more to it. And y'all gonna continue to see all our good moments, bad moments behind us now.
We're gonna watch it too. We're gonna watch it, but don't make us rally up and come beat your ass now, Derek.
Oh yeah.
And do not allow, listen, because I'm telling you, I am the home of the mistress and the side chick. So they always call me first. Don't have me have to get into Monique DM talking about I got a bitch and she got receipts.
No, they ain't gonna have no receipts. Ain't no receipts. All cap.
Okay. You better do your homework on me. Listen.
Our party, on the party next month. You gonna come to our party? April 22nd. We're gonna have it in Cleveland.
Sure, give it. You know what? I got a best friend in Cleveland. Absolutely. Just send me the details. I'm coming to Cleveland. I know y'all a little hood, so I'm gonna have to roll up with some goddamn security. But absolutely.
Oh yeah, April 22nd. I want to see you there.
Okay,
all right.
I'm there. I'll be there with security.
That's
I'm
cool.
not a fighter. I'm not a fighter.
Oh,
okay.
No problem.
Okay, cool.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Bye.